Righto, Source. Why is this involvement important for you, mate?
I think it's a great initiative. Obviously, a lot of people come into the city to watch footy games, and also the city's turning into a real, hub now with all the food and drinks available now. So it's great that the government and the Motor Accident Commission can get together and provide a service which allows people to make better choices when choosing their transport coming into the city.
Matt touched on a few of the distractions. What message do you have, I suppose, for people to make sure that they stay focused?
I guess a big one for us is just to be a game changer, make better decisions, and always put safety first. There's a lot of temptations on the road these days, but if you got an idea for safety first, you'll make the right decision.
And Source, speaking of you've got your game this week, but a big week for the girls. How impressive and how good for the club that they're through to the grand final? Yeah,
it is. The build up to round one's probably a little bit different this year. We've got obviously the girls playing off in the grand final, so it's a really exciting place to be around the club at the moment. The girls have been fantastic the last 7 weeks, and they really deserve their opportunity to win the inaugural AFL Women's Grand Final in Queensland.
Your season opener on Sunday. If I was going to call the game, I'd like to say something like Jacobs wins the opening tap down to Sloan, who hits Walker on the lead. How likely is that passage of play?
That does sound very nice, but we're extremely hopeful at the moment that they'll both be right. Obviously, Sloaney's really started to step up his training the last couple of weeks, so we're pretty confident that he should be able to get up, and also Tex will be a wait and see. I'm not sure of the full extent of the injury, but he's doing everything right. He's been out in the track and making sure he's looking after it properly. So at the moment, we're pretty hopeful for both of them.
So let's just get through the main session, pull up okay, get through a captain's run and sign them off.
Yeah, so we've had a couple of days off and a little break this weekend before we get into it. So I guess we'll know more after our main session on Thursday this week, I think it is.
And how imposing, Source, GWS a lot spoken about their midfield, how important to, I guess, even just break even with them and to give your forwards the best possible chance?
Yeah, it is. They're obviously a really well-balanced team. They've got real depth in all their lines, and it's going to be a great challenge for us and one we look forward to this week. I think we've made some really big gains through our midfield and with the stuff we've been working on over the off-season. So it's a good chance. It is only round one. It's still worth 4 points, the same as every other round. So we'll be looking forward to just have a great start and put our best foot forward.
Mate, congratulations. What's the week like for you, notching this and approaching this game?
I guess the preparation is a little bit different. Obviously a lot of family members want tickets and all that sort of friends and family want to come and have a look. So, it is an exciting week. But yeah, just looking forward to getting into the game and hopefully getting a win in a milestone game.
Well, 50 off AFL Life membership, isn't it, for 200 games?
Yep.
And when you moved over from Carlton, did you think this is going to be the path and you'd get this far?
Absolutely not. I started when I came across. I was 17 games in 4 years at Carlton, so. Has been nice to be able to string a few good seasons together and be able to play a fair bit of footy. I guess it means I'm getting one of the older ones at the club now and one of the more experienced guys. So it's important that now I get that consistency and put a good performance forward every week.
And does this ruck rule help you, do you think, Source, with the no third man up?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably wait and see a bit more. But I guess traditionally we haven't been a club that's really used it that much. So I guess, looking, trying to see what happens probably will probably help me a little bit. So it definitely saves guys jumping into us and puts risk at guys getting injured in the ruck. So we're interested to see how it unfolds. But you can see from the pre-season guys like Sandilands and Gorn, they're going to have dominating hands, and it's important that we at least provide a contest in there.
And Riley O'Brien spoke just a few days ago. Said he's looking to push you. He said you both get along really well, but he said his job is to push you. Do you feel that and welcome that challenge?
Yeah, absolutely. Rob's been absolutely fantastic this year. I really enjoy working with him closely, along with Paul Hunter, our other ruckman on the list. And these guys just want to learn, and I try and share as much knowledge as I can with them. Probably in the past, but might need to keep my cards a bit close to my chest now that they're starting to develop. But it is exciting for the club. I guess I've been relied upon pretty well in the last few years as we hasn't had much depth there. So it's great that they're coming forward, and also Riley's locked in for a few years now, so it gives us a bit of security there.